groups of charity workers, some of them being pushed in wheelchairs, some with sashes, all of them told not to dress formally for this occasion any more than the royal family themselves dressed formally, but in lounge suits. Some children among them, some of them carrying flowers. Douglas Bader Foundation, Bernardo's, Child Accident Trust, Sports Association for the Disabled, Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital, the Leprosy Mission, Leukemia Research Appeal, London Symphony Orchestra. Many of these the Princess gave up in favour of her 6 favourite charities, and one of them, who may be here today, the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club, said rather wryly, I don't really think she was that interested in croquet. Mrs. Shan Kidd, the Princess's mother, and her 2 sisters, Lady Jane Fellows and Lady Sarah McCorquodale, with her arriving, Lady Sarah on the left of your picture there, and being greeted by the Dean. And both the sisters will be reading poems in the service. Sir Robert Fellows behind the tall figure, the Secretary of the Queen. Mrs. Shan Kidd was separated from the Princess's father when she was only 6 years old, causing the whole family and the Princess, as she herself said, much turmoil and unhappiness in her early years. So this, the close family of the Princess, led to their places as the congregation is almost all in place, though it will be another 25 minutes or so before the funeral service itself begins. And we still await here in the Abbey the arrival of the Queen and then of the children of the Princess. Still walking down the distinctive red road of the Mall before turning off to Horse Guards. The Duke of Edinburgh on the left, Prince William with his head bowed, Charles Spencer, the little figure of the red-headed Prince Harry, and the Prince of Wales. The Queen Mother driving by car to the Abbey. She didn't come out into the forecourt to see the cortege go by. It was at her house, Clarence House, that the Princess spent the days after her engagement and the day before her marriage. And she was known to be very saddened by the subsequent breakup of that marriage. Now the cortege veers away from the Mall into the Horse Guards approach road. Coming down from the gap there in the long white buildings of Carlton House Terrace. Swollen with the ranks of the 500 charity workers who've been chosen by their charities from the 110 charities that had the princesses their patron, or with which she was closely associated. And behind her two sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, who are said to have chosen for themselves to walk in this procession, daunting particularly for the young 12-year-old, soon to be 13, Prince Harry, on his father's right.